Coming up next, the final of the under 57 kilo category. Ono Moa of Japan goes up again on this last final. Here's Neil Adams.
I don't know if I read that right, but they're both ranked at 93 in the world. Maybe they just came out with a figure, but that's odd, isn't it? Yes, and I did say that I wasn't quite sure how this one was going to go, and
no, I've got no idea.
They would cancel each other out. Ono in white, TAKANO in blue, both representing Japan, of course.
Yeah, they're joint 93, same number of points.
Oh, one of them is going to be ahead of the other at the end of this.
Yes,
guaranteed. Just there it is.
Ueno Asuka of Japan is also on 350 points, but for some reason is 92nd in the ranking list. Work that out.
Don't know. Yeah, anyway, interesting. Right against left, and so how are they going to cope with that front leg? So Ono thinking, I'm just got to feed this one through here if I'm looking for the Uchimata. Sleeve will be the problem, of course, always is. Didn't see any head-to-head, so I don't know whether they've you know, trained together or maybe competed against each other in Japan. The head-to-heads, I think they're only, are they not, just the IJF
on the tour?
World Tour?
Yeah.
Has the sleeve now. Ono seems to be the one that's taking the initiative a little bit. Yes, she hasn't gone in yet, TAKANO, and she's looking for the same thing, that Uchimata. They've both got an Uchimata. They'll have to be careful of the Sakeshi, the slipping of the hip there for the counter. See quite a few of the Japanese just snake across, don't they, to catch the leg, the far knee for the Ashiguruma. It's either for the Osotogari, far end, or they'll turn it into the Ashiguruma. Sumigage, is it? No, again for the Uchimata. Well, what we suspected has happened. They're kind of cancelling each other out, these two, looking for the same thing, one on the right, one on the left. And now, is this a possibility here in Newaza? Have to go right the way underneath here to make this work. So you're going to switch it to the other side.
Can't make any headway.
No, I mean, you know, she was well and truly splayed there, wasn't she? There was no way she was going over. Last final of the first day of competition.
Well and truly blocked.
Well and
Right,
truly
ONO.
nullified, you know, and that's it, isn't it? They're absolutely blocking each other out. There's going to be Shido in a minute, and then it'll be all over.
Yes, it's really down to TAKANO to do something a little bit different. She's the one who's already collected 2 Shido. She can't afford to get involved in a Shido battle where they both get penalised, because she'll then be on 3.
It's a shame, really. We had a good final block, didn't we? Up to this really the whole category has been just really, really tight. Close matches.
Yeah, and of course, whenever you get 2 athletes from the same country, there are a number of reasons why things can get like this, a little bit of a stalemate. Either they know each other really well, or they have very similar fighting styles anyway.
Yeah, well, these have, and they're going for
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
techniques.
And all the Newaza attempts are known inside out by both.
Yeah,
both
they're training
athletes.
these all the time,
Yeah.
aren't they? You know, the obitory movements there on the ground.
The surprise element has been removed from this. The shock of coming from a different direction or trying a different technique has been removed, because they've seen it all before. And even where they come from different parts of the country, they've probably been in the national team and been exposed to them. And then finally, even if they very rarely come across each other, they can end up coming from a country where the coaching style really creates a particular type of athlete.
Well, this is the furthest we've been so far. If she can just take that knee out just a little bit here, if she can wrap up the top half, and she's going to try for the shimiwaza.
That's a better
Here
idea.
she goes.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's at the tap.
and she gets it.
And that was the something different.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, because she was
Ryojin
concentrating on trapping the leg and fighting that, whilst she was snaking the shimiwaza on.
I think it was a kind of a Ryota Jimmy there, and she manages to catch it from the side. Nice change of direction there, finishes it off.
Didn't see that coming.
No, we didn't. And nor did Ono.
In Judo representing Japan, TAKANO Ayami.
TAKANO Ayami of Japan, sneaking past her teammate Ono Moa with that neatly executed shimiwaza from a slightly unusual position.
Absolutely.
Very well done, because I was looking at the leg and thinking, that's not coming out, that's really tight there.
Well, I got to tell you, right, that it's a shimiwaza that I used to use when I was doing, a long time ago, long time. But
Good one.
yeah, she just manages to pull it in. I don't think it was Sodiguruma, Jimmy, it was more Ryote, I think. That right hand was pushing in to the side of the neck. Yeah, it is.
Properly on that.
Wow. So that was a bit of a